Hey everybody, it's Eric Ferguson, aka Jersey Kid, personal trainer, strength and conditioning coach, fitness coach, youth athlete coach. All right, out here in Frenchtown, New Jersey. Uh, so today, we're going to talk about functional fitness. All right, functional fitness. It's okay, well, Eric, you use that term a lot. What is functional fitness? Functional fitness as a separate entity from fitness does not exist. Now, before you crucify me, hold on. Because I know you're like, wait a minute, Eric. You've been teaching functional fitness. You've been talking about functional fitness. You have a class coming up at this wonderful studio right here, Dig Yoga in Frenchtown, on functional fitness. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Got it. Let me explain this. So, functional fitness as a separate entity from fitness does not exist. All right? Functional fitness, by definition, is a group of exercises or movements that strengthen the body for your daily activities. Now, I want you to let that sink in for a minute because for those of you who are watching, not everyone has the same daily activities, right? So if you're watching, you're a mom of three. You're either a stay-at-home mom or you work from home, but you got three toddlers running around. You're constantly picking kids up and putting them down and standing up and sitting down and putting that and doing all this. You're running, you're holding, right? You're here with a bottle, or you're here trying to feed them, or you're here trying to strap them down because they keep running around. Your fitness, your daily activities look a lot different than someone who works in an office and sits in front of a computer for 9 to 5. So how am I going to put functional fitness in a box and say, here, take these same movements for you, mom, and you work a 9 to 5 in front of a computer. Well, here, take these same exercises because it's functional fitness. And here, you take those too. Doesn't work like that. And for those of y'all who are mad at this, you can stay mad, but it does not work like that. Functional fitness, by definition, is a group of exercises or movements that strengthen the body for your daily activities. A football player is not going to have the same fitness plan, functional fitness plan, as someone who's an office manager. A 25-year-old is not going to have the same functional fitness plan as a 55-year-old. So, by definition, your fitness plan has to fit your daily activities. Isn't that the same as functional fitness? Why? And and here's the thing, you don't believe me? Look up functional fitness and go to some people's YouTube or Facebook, Instagram page. And I follow a lot of them, and they're great coaches. And I can take a little bit from each one of them. But I train a lot of youth athletes. I'm not going to train my 16-year-old cheerleader the same way I'm going to train my 16, 17-year-old offensive lineman. Right? It's all personalized fitness. And you go to some of them, and they're doing, offset work. And I'm going to show you some exercises in a minute. But if it doesn't fit your daily activity, it shouldn't fit your fitness plan, right? All right, so next what we're going to do, we're going to get into some movements, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you why functional fitness is really just a personalized fitness plan. That's all it is. All right. So now that I explained functional fitness, let's go through some movements. So when you're going through these movements, there are really 4 basic movements, especially for beginners, right? You're just starting out. I want you to work on these 4 movements. We'll get into other stuff later on. 4 movements I really want you to work on. Push, pull, right? So push, a push-up, a bench press, anything pushing away from your body using the chest. Boom, pushing away from the body, right? You go chest, tries, you're pushing. Next one is pull. You're pulling into the body. So now we're using back muscles and biceps. We're pulling into the body, right? Next one is a squat. Sit down, stand up, right? That's your squat. All leg muscles, right? So you got your core, your stomach muscles, all leg muscles, your whole core when in squat. Last one is a hinge movement. So we stand here, anything to hinge over, right? We have to hinge, right? So we're all taught, and we know we need to bend down when we're picking things up, but you still might have to hinge over. You want to keep those muscles nice and tight too, right? Hey, mom, wasn't that like picking the kid up? All right, we'll get into that later. So, first one is a push. Like I said, push is just anything pushing away from your body, right? So if you get down and we're doing a push-up, we're here, way into a push-up. As we come down, we're pushing away, right? We're pushing away from the floor. All right, that's pretty much the movement of a push-up. It's working the chest, tries, right? You got your core in there, everything from here to here, stomach muscles, you got all that. A pull, so whether you have equipment or not, we'll get into that later, but a pull, anything pulling into the body. So you can take a resistance band, some weights, we're here, we're pulling, right? We're using the back muscles, the biceps to pull. And I'm also doing a hinge movement, right? Because, all right, sorry parents, like I'm a parent too, that's gonna represent your kid, okay? Represent your kid, boom. We go down, mommy, mommy, daddy, daddy, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, crying or whatever. We have to sit here, right? We're coming up and boom, we're picking them up, right? Now, just in that one movement, what muscles are we using, right? We use everything from your legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, to the stomach muscles, to the biceps, bringing them in, right? We pulled in, right? So now we got the back. Your functional fitness plan will revolve around that, right? Again, if I have a wide receiver or someone, an athlete who I need to use like lateral movement to get the obliques right, cool. I can do something like a one leg here, right? That'll be their functional fitness because they need to work on stabilization and strength and core muscles and all of that. You might not need to do that, right? That might not be yours, your fitness plan, because that's not your daily activity. All right, let's go over something else. A squat. All right, you say, Eric, well, I don't belong to a gym. I don't have time to go to the gym. Cool, no problem. You got a chair at home? All right, sit down in the chair. I want you to think about some muscles, right? Quads, hamstrings, glutes, stomach muscles. All that is your core, right? That's your core right here. We'll get into that, I think, on Wednesday. Sorry, so stay tuned. I think we'll get into that on Wednesday. But you're here, sitting straight up. Oh my God, I gotta get up from the computer, or I have to go get the kid, and boom, up. Right? Sit back down. Up. Right? Push through your heels, stand up. Sit back down. Right? How many of y'all right now are trying this? You have to either push off your legs or rock back before you get up. Right? You need to strengthen up those leg muscles. So while we're here, you're gonna sit here. If you're in the military, you know how to sit at attention. If not, I'm gonna show you. Feet flat on the floor, legs 90 degrees, knees 90 degrees, hands right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take these hands off though. We're gonna tighten up right here. Right, we're working on that mind muscle control. Stomach muscle, stomach muscle. Just keep thinking that, stomach muscles. Tighten up your legs. How I explain it to my youth athletes is, pretend someone's standing in front of you, and I know it might sound kind of violent, but it's the best thing I can think of. Pretend someone's standing in front of you, big brother, big sister, whoever, and they get ready to punch you as hard as they can right in your stomach. Naturally, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tense up and prepare for that punch. That's what I want you to think about. Tense up here, prepare for that punch, but don't hold your breath. Right, so I want you to tense up, strengthen up your core, strengthen up your abdominal muscles, right? Back straight, proud chest. Now, at the same time, right, because I got mine tight right now, I'm still breathing, I'm still talking, so that's the one thing we have to work on when we talk about the mind muscle control for the abdomen area. At the same time, I want you to tighten up your legs. Same thing. Pretend two people are standing, one in front of each leg, and they're ready to punch as hard as they can right in your leg. Tighten up, prepare for that punch. Now, having everything tight, We're gonna stand straight up, boom. And then we're gonna sit down, right? So if you're just beginning, that's what I want you to work on. Don't worry about any sets, any reps, just do it as many as you can. And that's what I want you to work on, that mind and muscle control here. Because if you're working 9 to 5, you're sitting in front of a computer, this is gonna be part of your fitness plan, right? If you work from home, if you're running around after kids, pretty much this is one exercise in everybody's life they sit down and stand up, you're gonna need, right? You're gonna need this one. But it's different variations, right? Again, parents, this is your kid. That's your kid right there. Your kid weighs 20 pounds. Boom, right there. Mommy, daddy, pick me up. Wham, I'm hungry. Whatever, right? And I got 4 kids, so I'm saying that out of experience. If we're sitting here and we gotta pick this kid up, we need to focus on different muscles to pick this kid up. We don't wanna be struggling and trying to pick the kid up and both of us fall over. We don't wanna do that, right? We kinda wanna stay away from that. So, we're here, we're gonna hinge over, right? Remember that hinge? We're gonna hinge over, grab the kid, and we're up. We're gonna sit down. And you can keep the weight right here. What are we effectively doing? We're doing a weighted squat, right? Again, that's later on. I want you to focus on the muscles. Quads, hamstrings, glutes, stomach. That's what I want you to focus on. All right? And you have a bunch of different options, right? If you don't like weights, you can go out and get right, some type of resistance band. Right, we got the resistance band here. We can do all types of stuff. We'll get into exercises on a later video. But we have all types of things that you can get into or you can use for these movements. All right, so it's another one. So another type of push, right? You say, well, Eric, I can't really do push-ups. Cool, no problem. No problem at all. We're gonna take a wall, right? We're here on the wall. We can do a push-up off of a wall. Right, so now you got to push up off of a wall, gives you another angle. And also, that develops into a standard push-up on the floor, right? So that's your starting point. If you're not used to doing push-ups, your wrists aren't strong enough yet, right? Your wrists aren't strong enough yet to get down and doing push-up. You can start on the wall, you can start at a different angle, all right? What's another thing in functional fitness? You got push, pull, hinge movement. Right, again, we're picking something up. We're picking someone up or something up. We're hinging over. All right? So boom, knees slightly bent. We just want to come here, keep the back straight, using the shoulder blades. Right here, and then we'll right back up. Strengthen up that lower back. Also, right, going back to that resistance band, right? It's another type of resistance band. If you're sitting in front of a computer all day, right, you're working 9 to 5, your daily activity is sitting in front of a computer, that means you're using a lot of chest muscles. Any of y'all start to get this, head forward, shoulders rounded from sitting in front of a computer? Right? That's the basic thing that happens when you sit in front of a computer all day, which means we're overusing the chest and shoulder muscles this way, and the head comes forward to look at that computer. Now we have to start developing the back muscles, right? So we're gonna take a resistance band, and we're just gonna open up, right? Elbows out, pointed straight. We're just gonna open up. Right? Once you open up, we have to start to develop those back muscles. That way we can start to bring the chest out and the shoulders back. Right? Especially if you're young. If you're young, you don't wanna start getting older and have your body develop into always like that. If you're a little bit older, you're already starting to see your body going to this, you really need these exercises, right? So for people that I have who sit in front of the computer a lot, that's their 9 to 5, or they're a little bit older, they have the rounded shoulders. What I do is I do a lot of back exercises, right? Back routines. That's going to develop their muscles for their daily activity. That way they don't develop this condition, right? Because as you get older, your body gets used to that. Your body's just going to stay in that same position. We don't want that. All right, so that was just a few exercises, a few things. But the main part of this video, I hope you understand, is functional fitness is nothing more than a personalized fitness plan. That's all it is, right? 'Cause what did we say in the beginning? By definition, functional fitness is a group of exercises and movements that strengthen the body for your daily activities. Your daily activities. So all that translates into is functional fitness is a personalized fitness plan. That's what it is. All right? So when I give a group class on functional fitness and total body movements and mind and muscle, I'm just doing a generalized fitness plan. Once we really dive in and we want to use functional fitness as a separate entity from fitness, because that's the way they're throwing it out there now, that's more of a one-on-one thing. That's more of a, what do you do in your daily activities? Now, what plan do I need to make that's personalized for you? Okay? That's all that is. Don't get, I know it's overwhelming with all these coaches and all these different movements. Just keep that in the back of your mind, right? Anytime you look at a fitness coach's page, keep that in the back of your mind. Functional fitness is nothing more than a personalized fitness plan. That's what it is. All right, until next time.